Hi Jen, I wanted to show you some ideas for your back spasming. Sometimes what I do is I lay on my side, so my spine and the spot that's hurting is up. And there's a couple things you can do. You can get just like cream and rub it on the spot, and then you take your fingers and you dig in where it hurts. So you kind of like dig in and just feel the pressure. And you can move around, and you have to remember to take deep breaths because it hurts. So you're trying to release the spasm. And you can move over a quarter inch, and just press in. You can use your knuckles, anything that'll be like a hard surface. A lot of times I press where it hurts. You don't go on top of your spine, but I'll go down to the sides, and you can a lot of times feel something tight. And then you just kind of rock on it to get it better. The other thing I love is scraping. And if you don't have a scraping tool, that's why I mentioned like a spoon. This thing is awesome and it hurts. So if you're gonna do it on skin, then you put lotion on first. If you're gonna do it on clothes, you don't have to do the lotion. But it's great, you scrape where you hurt. It's basically what you said, you scrape. You go as hard as you can. And it's what it's doing is, releasing blood circulation where it hurts. So sometimes I'll do the pressing first, trying to release it. Then I'll do the scraping. Up, down, cross. You know how we used to do the Indian red burn kind of thing? This is super good. And then I'll finish with the cream, and I'll just go really light and just give it like a nice massage. You try that, that helps. The other thing I absolutely super love is the orb. Hi, Mr. Orb. Sometimes it's really hard to get your back, so I always love to lean against a wall. And as you can see, my wall is blue from the orb. So this is hard to show. So I take the orb and, hello there. I put it where it hurts, say, right on the middle of my back. I lean against the wall. And all I do is go up and down, back and forth. And it just really gets at that spot that really hurts. And you kind of move around, and then you move the ball up a little bit. So every time you move a little spot, it should be where it hurts or it's tight, and you go up and down. And if it doesn't hurt there, then move to another spot. So I love doing it for my shoulders, my middle back, my lower back. I do my butt. And that's where it's really tight. You can do it right below the sciatica. And even if you just press against it by using the wall, it really helps. If you're afraid you're going to get your wall blue, mine's already blue, put a sheet over it, put a shirt over it, put a pillowcase over it. But this orb is amazing. I like to use it on my neck. It's quite, you're going to kind of get used to it. I can roll on the wall now, but you can just roll. And you roll your neck. It feels so good. You go a little lower. You know, when you're super tight and you can't get that spot, but the orb digs right in that hole. So I'm very good at it. But a lot of people, when they get on it, it falls to the floor all the time. So anyway, do those pressure kind of things first. So we talked about scraping, using your fingers, using your knuckles to get in there really nice and tight. Use the orb. If you have a hard time with your fingers or it still hurts too much, then you can use your lacrosse ball and use that to roll around where it's tight. So after you're done doing all that tightness and that feels good, then ice. And then when you feel better, I will show you some nice gentle stretches. The whole thing is breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, do your box breathing, and that will help too. Bye.